2 minutes late.
Yeah, we're only a minute or two late. So it shows 8:01 on my screen. Okay, you guys, welcome. We are live. We had just a little bit of technical difficulties, as happens every time. We got Penny, Cynthia, Debbie, Karen, Sean.
Hello.
Hello. Awesome. Lisa. Sweet. So, I think I figured out that my phone is a little bit echoey. I've got it like as far away as I can get it. So hopefully it's not going to be too annoying as far as like an echo, or if you guys can hear me through the other thing. I hope not. Um, but yeah, so tonight we have, hey Carol, I've got my good friends Gail O'Neill and Sue Cruz. We got Stamping with GailSU and Cruising Through Ink. And they just want to show their desktops today, and that's okay because we all know what they look like. Hi, Deborah.
I can put my head under here.
We can get the back of your head.
There's Sue.
So yeah, we have been friends like over 20 years, I want to say, and we've done this a couple times.
How about 25 years?
25 years. Has it been? Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We've had so much fun together. And I love when we can get together and do this like online and stamp together. So I thought it would be fun, since this is really like the last week of the catalog, if we would all make something and share with one of our favorite retiring like products. Not one, but as many as you want to use. But the trick is we didn't tell each other what we were using. So when we've had challenges and things before, it seems that Sue and I tend to gravitate towards the same colors or stamps. In some, like if we had a color challenge. The one thing though, the Super Bowl challenge, we had a couple things that were the same. So we haven't told each other what we're using. So it's going to be a surprise. And I didn't pick who wants to go first, Gail or Sue.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Sue, do you care?
Nope.
Okay. Then we'll just go in alphabetical order. We'll go Gail first. But I just have a couple things to let everybody know. That By Your Side card kit that had those cute dogs and cats. That is, hey Di, I checked today and that is unavailable. And with the online kits, they don't give us like an expected date back. It just says if it's unavailable, that means they are restocking it. It'll be back eventually. We just don't know when. We'll just have to keep checking.
What about the folders?
Those folders are out. So the online exclusive folders that came in the set of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are out. Rose told me that last week, and I'm confirmed.
Still using the one.
Use whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm putting those up on my retired sale. But yeah, so the answer I got from Stampin' Up on that was, with online exclusives, if it's no longer in the store, it's out and it's not coming back. Same thing with the kits though. Like if it says unavailable, just with no date, it will be restocked. So if we don't find it at all, that means it's gone. And I wish they would tell us for sure, because, I don't want to have to keep emailing them about every little thing. But yeah, so that By Your Side kit out for now. My Facebook, I'm having my retirement sale this Sunday on Facebook only. So I won't be on YouTube, but this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. This is where every year I like clean out my retired stuff, and I'm going to sell it for half off the catalog price. So you're going to save on the shipping and the tax, originally. If you're local, you can come pick it up. If we need to get it shipped, I've got to weigh it and send you an invoice and all that. And the event is posted on my Facebook page. So go and make sure you read all the details. But we'll go through all of that at the start of the sale anyway. So retirement sale. My paper share, I've got a couple more spots I could fill, because I like to have like groups of 4, so I'm not left with a whole bunch of extra paper. So that is on my blog, and I think I put the link in the video description here. So check that out too, because I need that signed up by Sunday. And then when is the 30th? Is that Tuesday, I think?
Yes.
I'm trying to think. Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the last day for the catalog, for all the stuff that's on sale now, the last chance list. And I hope everybody saw the clearance rack updated the other day. And it never fails. Like, I put an order in the week before. Like, I would have waited if I'd have known. But we don't get any notice about that. So we're in the same boat as everybody else. But let's get to it, and we're going to focus on Gail first. And so, again, this is going to be a surprise for all of us to see what set she's using. Who's snoring?
That was me.
Gail.
I fell
All
asleep. I got to take a nap.
No.
Actually, I'm dancing in my truth. Everything is good.
Good.
So I chose Seaside Bay.
Nice.
I mean, there were others that I was considering, but I said, oh, Sue might pick that one. Oh, Sue might pick this one. Oh, no, Sue might pick this one. So I had to pick something like totally different. So,
I thought it would be funny if we all ended up with similars.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I did Seaside Bay.
Hey, Jamie Gibbs.
And I used, I'm a little cockeyed here, I used retired paper. It was paper that was already retired.
Oh, yeah.
This is the marble. Oh, I hear an echo. And this, well, I don't have a bigger piece of it. That went with the Seaside, but just the first year of it.
Right.
So, yeah. So this is the marble, marvelous, whatever.
Marvelous, simply marvelous or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Something.
So this is a gray, but I took some brushes and oh, I have my ink. Stay clear. Stay clear.
So this is the gray, right?
This is the gray.
Okay.
So I took some brown, well, crumb cake, and I did all along the bottom.
So it looks like we're going to get is this going to be a quilt card or something?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, nice.
You should see how many quilt cards I made this past week. I didn't get anything else done, but
I'm still just amazed at your quilting, like all your sewing classes that you've been doing.
You should see the quilt. Sue saw, I took a picture of the one hanging on the wall, and I only got half of it cut today. So either I'll get some done this week or I'll just wait till next Thursday and cut the rest. But it's on my phone, so I can, I need to do this. All right, so after I did that,
hey,
I took the dots from that set.
Making some sand.
Yeah, some sand.
Some sand.
I don't know how far it's going to go up, but better be safe than sorry. Okay.
And I meant to ask everybody can hear us, right? Hear us well enough, or is everything okay?
Okay, so now let me wipe off the brown. We don't want a brown sky.
Right.
Balmy blue.
Balmy blue.
So it just shows you that you can use paper for this. And the design, if you look, I mean, it just looks like shading that's there.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I wanted to do that first. All right. It's going to be a little darker, and that's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's like really hitting the edges, but that's fine too.
Yep.
I'll do it all around. So as you get this part done, it kind of looks like the clouds.
And that could be like a rolling storm coming in.
Oh, yeah. Rolling storm.
Yeah.
We haven't had rain here. We've had like little drizzle here and there. Our dry season was wet. Looks
Oh,
weird.
Lord.
Okay, so we've got that. So if you remember when we did this and I had it going this way, so we did it in the middle. Now, because I wanted more space on the bottom, so I did it. I don't know. We're going to guesstimate again.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. This is the middle here, so I'm going to go about there. And that brings down to there. So there's my line. And then ruler. Oh, it's here.
You're right, Jamie. It does look like sand and water, like a beach, like a overlooking.
And then that's why I like to like experiment. I'm going, let me just try this. So there's my line. These are 1 1/4 inch squares.
Hi, Marlene. So 1
So
1/4 inch squares, and
I've
actually,
got
I need to be writing this down.
1, 2. Where's my glue? Button my shoe. Glue. Dad, today's my mom's heavenly birthday. There it is.
Aw.
Yep, she's dancing up there with Dad. They're having a good old time. They're young again, too.
So 1 1/4, that lines up perfectly across there?
Yeah, this is 4 by 5 1/4.
Okay.
And usually I do it like in the middle.
Uh-huh.
But I wanted more sand and less sky or water or whatever we want to call it.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes you can get a little hair that hangs over, but that doesn't matter either.
Right.
Uh-oh. There's supposed to be more of those.
Yeah. I am hearing a little buzzing now, too.
You hear it? Oh, no, there isn't. Only 3. Okay. This one is going to get cut diagonal.
Yes, Marlene, this is Gail's first. Yep, Gail
Oh,
went
no,
first. This
I
is her
need
first
more.
card. You need another
Oh, no, I
square?
don't, because I didn't do this side. Never mind. Usually when you're doing both sides and you do it in the middle, you need 6, and you're going to cut the pieces there. But I didn't do that because I wanted that sky to show. I just left it a little different. So there I am confusing myself.
I mean, if you don't, who will?
Exactly. Exactly. All right, so corner to corner. Okay, so we're going to glue these in. I'm just glad, like, I found more uses for this paper that I had,
Yeah.
not used.
I have just a few scraps of that Seaside Bay paper.
I don't know how. I must have, because of paper share or something, had so much extra.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But sometimes I forget and buy 2 of things, or I like it so much. Oops,
Right.
this way.
Well, I made that experimental like 6x6 mini scrapbook, and I used, I think, almost an entire pack of that Seaside Bay paper.
See, that's the thing. I don't like do projects like that anymore. I used to. Okay, so now we've got them all glued in.
Yeah, Sean, I'm thinking the same thing. Why haven't I made one of these before?
So I'm going to turn it. Trust me, I don't have them here. I had them packed up today. I took to sewing and was showing the girls. Trying to get them, to set a date to have a show. Yeah. So I cut only part of that shell. and then glued it. So I'm just going to hold that a second.
Is that just to make it a little bit sturdier?
Yeah. Well, like you don't want to see, I still don't want to see that part. I had much less on the other one.
Mm.
I don't want to see it. So I am going to snip a little bit there and there. That's better. That's betterer.
Yeah.
Go away. Okay, I got one there too. It doesn't want to stay for whatever. Oh, I have an idea. I'm a genius sometimes. Except they're not handy dandy where they're supposed to be. Oh, Gail. Here, baby. Here's one. Oh, look. Oh, no, it's popping up again. I'm going to use one of these.
Why doesn't it want to stay? Because that glue is like really
I know.
strong.
I think because this is like heavy.
Yeah, but that glue should hold anything.
Well, I'm going to put 2 of these.
Yeah.
And see if that works. And I'm telling you, I did a much smaller. It doesn't want to stick because it's like wet on wet.
Oh, because the glue's under there.
Yeah.
Weird.
All right, I got a piece there. Oh, that one's going to stay, maybe. Okay, it popped off. Okay, so then I've got some grass that I cut. We're going to hook that together. I even cut extra, but I don't need it.
And you got to send me a picture of this when we're done too.
Yeah, it's got blueprints on it now.
It does.
For my messy fingers. Did I? Yes, I did. I popped that up slightly. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to put some glue here. I know that's got to come off, right?
It's hard to get off of the foil. It seems like once you get glue on there.
Yeah, it's not as shiny now.
Right.
But
it dulls it.
Yeah. Well, I'll make some shadows.
Yeah.
It's going to have some sparkle or something. Okay, then we got a couple of, there should be one more. Come on, Dad, there it is.
Hey, Sharon.
Don't mess with me tonight, Dad.
Gail's making a quilt card with the Seaside Bay. And just so you know, those are 1 1/4 inch squares.
This does not. I think because it's
I think it's because it's foil side out, right, on the glue, and it wants to take forever to dry.
Yeah. It do.
Now those little shells are pretty. Is that on paper or is that
Yeah,
like?
I cut these out of other DSP like scraps that are laying here.
Okay. That looks like maybe watercolory, like dipped in a bunch of different colors. That's neat.
Okay, where's my little stones? I'm telling you, my desk is such a mess. I must have about 10 stamps mounted.
Yeah.
Those graduation cards and the other cards I was making. Oh, so maybe I'm not going to put those on this one. But I had those little stones there. And then we're going to do Thinking of You in Night of Navy. Don't need that.
Nice.
I just found my pokey tool.
Yay.
Nice. How long ago did you lose it?
Several days.
I still have not found my boho blue ink pad. There's another stamp I'm still missing.
A whole ink pad?
A whole ink pad. Did you see these? I'm going to make another snakeskin card.
I saw that the other night, and I'm like, ooh, gross. Snake skins. Ugh.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. It can't bite you when it's just the skin.
Right.
All right, so this goes on the inside. You can put another couple seashells in there. I mean, you still have time to get this set. Not the paper, but you can use, other paper. You can do
so
it
that hasn't run out yet, because I just checked the discontinued list, like before I came on here, and it seems like there's a lot of stamp sets that are disappearing.
Are they?
And I'm surprised. Yeah. We'll have to check.
Well, it'll give you an idea for even the new set that's coming out.
And I always figured, like this last hurrah, a lot of people have these sets at this point anyway.
I don't know what happened to those stones, and I thought I left them right here so I'd have them. I have these. That might work.
Yeah.
I mean, those are retired also, those other. These are all the same size.
Mm-hmm. Sean, you've recently misplaced 2 entire die sets.
Oh, well, I couldn't find this one before, and then I had taken the stack of graduation ones and put them over there, and they were over there with
then
those.
It turned up, yeah.
I was like, ah. Okay, and then the same thing, since I had so much paper, we're going to do an envelope to match.
Nice.
And I'm trying to do that with all my cards now. I thought I'd be able to when I'm stamping the back and packaging the cards up, I would make some envelopes, but it's a pain in the butt to go back and, all right, where's this paper? Where's that paper?
Right.
It takes too much time, so I did some. Oh, I did the wrong side. I don't think it matters.
It doesn't.
Because it matches that. It
kind of goes with that anyway. Yep.
That's the other thing you're supposed to do is pay attention.
Sometimes that's overrated.
Yeah, I know.
Right. We get what we get. That's.
And then I'll show you some more ideas. And I did found a few cards that I had made with the set.
Nice.
So there's that one.
I love it.
Okay, then I did this one.
Oh, I do like those fractured cards. I can't remember who said they didn't like them.
And this was part of the paper also. You can see the design in it.
That's great.
So, yeah, and I use those stones. So there's that one. And then this one, I think these are also 1 1/4. What'd I do with my ruler again? I think these are also 1 1/4, or they might be 1 inch. Where'd I put the ruler? I have more than one, but they just don't want to be here. Oh, there's the other one. So these are here. Yeah, 1 1/4.
1 1/4. Yep.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 12. Make that. And I layered that. So there's that one.
I love it.
And then I did this one, which is also
like that with all different kinds.
Yeah. So these are 1 1/4, and you do the corners Now where'd I put the ruler? Are you kidding me?
I think to your right.
That's 2 rulers that are missing. Oh, here it is.
You just
All right, so these are 1 1/4 by 2 1/2. So all of them. And then also I put so 1 1/4 by 2 1/2, you're doing 4 of them, and then 2 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. And this is also, should be 2 1/4. This one's 2 1/2.
uh-huh.
So they're 2 1/2, sorry.
Yep.
2 1/2, not 2 1/4. And then this is the same size as those. And that's where you do your stamping.
Stamping.
And then I came across this one that I had done
Oh, I remember that.
when the stamp set first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one when the stamp set first came out.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
So,
that petal pink with the crumb cake.
yeah, I do also a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So those are them.
I love them.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
I hope you all enjoyed.
Yep. Yes, Jamie, I am going to do a blog with the cards that we're actually making tonight. So that's what I was writing down Gail's earlier. So now we're going to switch to Sue. So
Who is
Sue's, we got a little
upside down.
camera difficulty. She's upside down, but we're just going to have to deal with it. It's okay. There you go. Yeah. Yay. Oh, inked and tiled. Nice.
Are you using it?
I'm not. So my prediction was incorrect.
What'd you think she was going to use? The birds?
No. Well, there was no like palm tree or flamingo set. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah,
I was
that she would use.
thinking either the birds or what is it, chic?
Oh.
Oh yes, tray chic. That's what I thought she was going to use. Yeah, season of chic. Right?
Season of chic. Yep.
Season of chic. That was it.
Yeah, I
You
was
know?
like,
Good.
nope, not using this one. Sue might. Not
Yeah.
using this one. Sue might.
Okay. So mine is much less involved. Very, very easy. It's a 8.5 by 5 piece of cardstock scored at 1 inch. Excuse me. And 5 1/4. So you still have your 4 1/4 there. And it's kind of a gatefold.
I like it.
And then
So you said 8.5 by 5, not by 5.5?
oh, did I say 5?
I
It's
thought
5
so.
1/2.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. And then I just stamped off the leaves for this, and this is vanilla. I'm still sad about the thick vanilla.
I know. Even though I didn't use it a lot, I liked having it as an option.
I like it for fall cards.
Yeah. Especially when you're making the vanilla, the base of the card.
Yep. And I will continue to use it because I stocked up a while back, and I've got tons of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this piece was just 4 by 5 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is 7/8 by 5 3/8. Right?
Okay, skinny border.
Yes.
And that's Lost Lagoon, right, for your base?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got to make sure my leaves are going the right way. We don't want dead leaves.
Right. Or they could just be hanging to dry for something.
There you go. Let's see. Oh, and this might have been cut a little bit off. You never know. Good thing it's the same color, so it's not quite so noticeable.
Right.
And then this one was 5 3/8.
Hey, Molly. Sorry, 5 3/8?
Yeah. And it's
by
about 3-ish.
3-ish.
I think it was supposed to be 3 1/8, but things just didn't work out.
Okay. We'll write 3 1/8.
It depends on how close you are on your scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that's just a little off.
Yeah, I didn't use that pack of papers nearly enough. That inked
I
botanicals.
used a lot of it.
Yeah.
And then this is the, what is it, Everyday Details? The dies?
Yep,
Yeah.
I think so.
And I used Calypso, crushed curry on this one, and Lost Lagoon.
Yeah.
For this, and then the stamp pad for the happy birthday.
She
Nice.
caught my problem. You know.
Yeah. That one.
You know.
So that's just going to go on like that.
Is that like the biggest circle on that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just going to set it over here where I want it so I can see where I'm gluing. But I'm not going to get it too close to the edge because I want a little wiggle room so my happy birthday is straightish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Oh, I meant to put it over farther. Oh well.
It's good.
It's
Yeah.
okay. And then I've got a double linen thread bow. I lost it for a sec. And I'm just putting a glue dot on the back.
I do like using the markers like that more so on the cling stamps versus the photopolymer.
Yes.
Yeah.
They kind of leave lines on the photopolymer.
Yeah, and sometimes it seems like it pulls up funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad we still have some rubber stamps. Ooh, those gems are pretty.
Yeah, these are the
Celebration
ones.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're good.
I like them.
Yep.
Another thing I will continue to be using.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Hold on.
What?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
It went to the three of us again.
Oh.
Like it changed itself.
Like it does
And I
all the
wasn't-
time. I like
Yeah.
when you're demoing, Tony, and
Right.
you don't even know it, and you're demoing, and all of a sudden you look up.
You're like, oh no.
Hi, when did that happen?
Right.
I like when Gail is demoing and she gets a black screen and she doesn't notice.
Oh,
and I
God.
call her and she says,
Because
I'm doing my video.
it wasn't it wasn't black for me. I was still seeing my regular screen.
Yeah. So
Oh,
how are you
God.
supposed to know unless
That
someone
was
calls
hilarious, though. I'm doing my video.
I'm doing my demo. Like, aren't you watching?
No, you're not.
you? Right. But at least you were able to download the rest of it and then like splice it together or
Yeah,
whatever you did.
kinda. It was
Yeah.
a messy job. It still took me 2 hours to get it done.
But you got it. That's
did.
all that matters.
Okay, so that's it.
I love it.
And
Turn it around the right way though so we can get the full effect.
how's that?
Nice. I like
Okay.
it.
Love it.
And I've made tons of cards with this set. Do you think I could find any? And then I found them in a secret stash.
Oh, nice.
So this is one I did for a class I did. And then this one was or these 4 were a one-sheet wonder.
Oh, nice. I do like that.
I love the one with that punch in there.
Yeah.
I never got that punch.
Me neither.
I just didn't think I was going to use it enough.
Yeah.
That's probably the only thing I ever did that with.
No
Yeah. The
kidding.
one time.
Yeah, it was a great punch. You
I
could
think
do
that
it.
would be good for quilting cards too, or
Oh,
something.
absolutely, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I had some of those that they were fit together,
Yeah.
and they were cool, but I couldn't find any.
Oh, nice.
So there you go.
All right. I'm gonna. Oops.
I hear a bird.
That's mine now.
I know.
Hold on a minute.
I would type in here,
Here we go.
but the last
Oopsie.
time I went to join chat, it took me to my own problem.
Yeah, it took you to own YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had to mute my iPad. Now let's
Yes, you
focus
can,
on
Lisa.
this. Okay. So hopefully there's
I
not like
can
an
borrow
echo
Sue's.
now. I feel like I can hear myself, but that's because I got my earphones in. But anywho, okay, so the set I picked, and this is the set that I thought you both would use.
Nope.
So,
but I'm keeping that set. I am not getting rid of it.
I'm keeping it because it goes with the other More Wishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And the Ladybug, I'm keeping this one. I just noticed this stamp is out. So the punch is still available on discount. I just bought myself another punch because this one's getting like kind of hairy. So
My
bought a new
screen
one.
is froze.
Whose did?
Mine is froze.
Oh.
Hmm.
The screen that you're watching on?
Yeah.
Do you
Mine's
see?
fine.
Yeah. Is anybody else frozen? Is it just Sue? Let's see if somebody can comment. Let me see. Can I comment frozen? Question mark. Lisa says hers is fine.
Yep, they're all fine.
Okay. Alrighty. So Sean says, Sue, it's you.
Yep.
Are you still froze?
Yep.
Oh. I don't know what I don't think I can do anything.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'll go try Facebook.
Okay. So these were the sets I chose. Hello Ladybug and Biggest Wish. So I wanted to make, I posted the card and envelope that I made for my husband's birthday this morning.
Okay.
And I said this would be a sneak peek for tonight. So we're doing this, a similar style, and I'm going to make an envelope. So I'm going to make a 4x6 card. That's kind of a weird size, but I like it. So I've got Sweet Sorbet, 6x8, and then I score it in half at 4. So here's our base. And then a piece of white for the inside. This is 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I didn't do any inside stamping. Oh, come on.
Stop copying me.
Right.
You don't do anything on the inside and then your glue gets stuck.
Right.
Stop it.
I'm going to lose my ruler.
I lost 2. I mean, it's not even funny. Oh, I got to put my pin
I mean,
in
it totally is. That's I swear sometimes this glue sticks so good, like before I want it to. All right, so this one's going to be a landscape card. Then I've got this Be Mine paper, which this paper is not continuing. So it's like, get it while you can. And these Hearts and Flowers, these ran out of stock. So you're not going to be able to get any more of these. But I'm going to use a couple of them. So I've got same thing, 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. This piece, I'm using the stripe piece, and it is 2 by 3 3/4. That looks a little bit off. Maybe it's going to hang a little bit. No? All right. What is this? Oh, you know what? That's not 3 3/4. Let me get this. Let me fix this. Because that
Did
little
I cut it?
smidge is going to drive me nuts. 3 3/4. 5. Oh, you know what? Maybe I did 3/16 or something. I don't know. Either way, we're fixing that. All right, so glue, glue, glue. And put this at the side. Oh, and then I forgot to trim this piece. Oh, look at that glue booger. I do like that this glue like rolls off my fingers.
I know, that's why I like using it better.
Yeah, let's cut this off. I'm using my Teflon scissors for this, just in case there's any glue on the side. I don't want to get on my other scissors. Okay, so we're just going to put this down.
Well, that's not like me. I use whichever one I can find.
But sometimes, like, especially if I'm cutting foam tape, like that dollar store tape is great, but it is so sticky on your scissors. All right, these pieces I need for my envelope. So thought I had this out. We're gonna do a little stampy of the ladybugs. So I'm gonna use, since this is a photopolymer one, I'm gonna use my VersaFine Onyx, just because this is it's such a better black for the photopolymers, and it's nice and dark. Like, see that? That is
Love
really
my
good.
VersaFine. Love it, love it.
And then I gotta see which side of my punch. So facing down. All right, so I'm just gonna hold this because this is gonna be one and done. All right, good.
Perfect.
Enough. Good enough. All right. Oh, and I just realized I should have done this on the other side. Like on this side. But it'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, they're good enough. That one has a couple of little white speckles. You know what? Who am I kidding? I'm going to redo it. Oh, wait. Okay, good. I'm more happy with that. This you really got to wipe off. It's got kind of a, at least like a little film, don't you think? It leaves something, because when I go to rinse this, like something comes off, kind of like when you use Versamark. If you pay attention to the dirty water, it looks like there's something in there. All right, then we'll do our sweet sorbet wings. And I'm checking. So I'm going to punch on this side and work that way, just so it lines up. Oh, I'm going to need my black ink pad again. Sometimes I have trouble lining up the dots on the ladybug body. Oh, look at that.
Come in.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Sue's not home right now. All right, let me get these dots. I don't know why I had this scrap of sweet sorbet. Yeah, I figured I'm keeping this stamp set because I've got, Tracy was big into ladybugs, so I've got to, I'm sure I'm going to want to use it for some kind of project. All right, let me, oops. Can we see this? I'm trying to
you're good.
lean over. All right, hopefully that worked.
Perfect.
Nailed it. see if I got, nice. 3 for 3. I really like that.
See, don't you feel better when people are talking to you while you're stamping?
It's just like we're all together stamping, like if we would be on Zoom or something.
Yeah.
It's like when I saw Rose at convention, I loved spending time with her and hanging out. I'm like, but really, I feel like I just saw you last week because I did. Like technology has been a good thing. As far as, we feel like we're right there. And I couldn't believe it'd been so long since I've seen her. Oops, I just put my finger right in that antenna. So that's the thing I got to remember about this dang Memento, not Memento, the Versamark.
VersaFine.
Is that it takes forever to dry. All right, those have to dry. I do need to stamp my greeting. So now this ladybug's, we're going to have to go with that one. Or she'll just have a crooked antenna. All right, so let's grab, and this is just a scrap piece of white that is not even straight. Which I thought it was. Let's just even that out. So yeah, I love this. I really thought this greeting would be that we would all be using it. Oh, and I've already got these. So when you do like a layered business with these greetings, so I'm going to do like birthday and then I'm going to put happy over top. So you want to do the lighter color in the bigger, bolder stamp. Just so
That
you
is
can
so
see
weird.
over it. All right, and then
what is all the knocking?
Oh, that was me inking my stamp.
Yeah, because your voice is way, way ahead of what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
No, on mine it is.
Okay.
When she was stamping the wings, the dots, you were 3 for 3 and you were just getting ready to stamp the second one.
Oh, I wonder if it's because I've got my microphone coming from my phone now. Well, that should still line up with the actual picture that you're seeing. I don't know. I'm just lucky that it works every week when I turn this thing on, right?
Me too.
All right. Now these, I want to try to land the bottom of the letters with the top of the birthday. And this VersaFine seems a little bit slippery sometimes. Perfect. Oh my God. I'm so happy with that. I love it.
She's a champion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
All right. Let's clean this off. All right. And get this out of the way. Let's see if we can.
Anna.
So I press on these and no ink really coming up. So I think that's good. So we'll cut these out. Carefully. I think I just chopped off one of her antennas. Well, it got a little bit. It'll be fine. This has to dry. Now this, I need to cut separate. I just heard Dave, he must have gone to the store. He called me when I'm on my way home, and I was like at the light practically like a mile and a half away from our house. And he's like, I need you to stop and get some shake and bake. And I was like, it was like 10 after 7. And I was like, I have to be online at 7:45. And he's like, why do you have to go so early today? And I was like, because I'm stamping with my friends. We got to have like audio check and video. And he's like, fine, just come home. We'll eat something else. But I guess he decided against that and went to the store himself.
I had shake and bake,
Yeah.
and I didn't have any help.
Well, he thought he had, some in the cupboard, obviously, and that was determined to be a lie. All right. So I like to pop these wings up, and then I'll glue the body down flat. So let's do that. And 2 will do it. See, I like this. Even if you don't have the stamp, if you just have the punch, then you can make the bees out of the punch. You
They're
just
not
had to add
bees.
your own dots.
They're not bees.
Well, they're gonna be. You'll see. You're gonna see. The ladybugs. Yeah, Di, give him a break. I should, but like I was just in no mood to be distracted. Plus, I had to get home and get my phone on the charger because I wasn't paying attention and it got down too low. All right, so let's get that. And then we're going to cut that greeting. So we'll pile those girls up. Get rid of this. Get rid of my ruler. Get that out of the way. And then I want to trim this first. And so I didn't do it ahead of time because I didn't really know where this was going to land. As far as the stamping the words. All right, now Sue, you're going to probably hear my paper cutter.
Just did.
I didn't.
Twice.
No?
I'm just kidding.
All right, I feel like that's good. Let's see what size this is. You know what? I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to glue this on the Sweet Sorbet and give that another layer.
That was a glue booger.
It was a big one. I just recently refilled it, so when I want to put it on its side, it wants to make a bubble.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's eyeball.
I'm snowing a
I was a little shy on that one. All right, doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, yeah, now I got to trim it a little. Every time I have to go back and trim stuff, it reminds me of my friend Cindy that made cards one year with the Frosty set. And she kept trimming and trimming and trimming, and her cards ended up like this big. It was hilarious. All right, so we've got this. Oh, yeah, I like that. So I could put it right in the middle, but for some reason, I don't like it right in the middle. I kind of like it off to the side. All right,
I do too.
Put that like there. And then we're going to glue these on. So,
gosh, I love it.
Yeah. So
it's stinking cute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's adorbs.
It's adorbs. Let's do that one there. I should give it on the little antenna some too. And it can cross over the greeting. Like I like stuff like clustered a little bit. Ooh, I like that. Okay.
Some clusters are good.
Yeah. Cluster Fs are not good. All right. And then we'll go there. Okay. I love it. All right. And then I want to add some of these. Like I don't have a ton left. So these have the fried egg flowers. But I think I want to add like some of the red ones.
Have your ladybugs pooping fried eggs.
Pooping fried eggs. Yeah. No, I think we'll do this opposite. Like instead of what's it? the fried egg, we'll do the red. I could do a pink too to tie in the pink up there. Oh, yep, okay. And then let's do another little one. These, I feel like you got to snap them first to get them off the plastic. And then that one,
Yeah,
right down
right
there.
there.
Yeah. All right. I love it. Okay, now real quick, I want to make an envelope. So I didn't do any real measurements for this, the one that I made for Dave. So I'm going to do the same thing. So this is a 6x12 piece that I had left over. And I kind of want to, just going to go like this. And scooch it up a little bit more. Maybe like this far. So I'm going to press that down. So no real measurement. Now I don't want it to be necessarily 6 inches, but it will be a tight. I cut this. Oh no, you know what? I cut this to 5 already. That's right. I'm like, why does this seem so narrow? So it was 6x12 and I cut it down to 5x12. All right. So this time, I'm just going to glue up this seam. So it'll be a very tight pocket. Let's take this out. All right, do that. So, if I had added gussets, it gives it just a little bit extra room. So gluing it flat down, this is fine. All right, we're going to let this glue marinate for a minute. Let's put these away. And I didn't worry that the bees are on the inside because who cares? Who cares about the inside? Yeah, Dave always tricks me when I leave him his card. I always have to bug him like, didn't you open your card? Because he will like get it with a knife or something and it looks like he's never even opened it. Even with ribbon. Like he gets the ribbon off and gets it back in there. I'm like, you spent all this time trying to trick me. All right, so here's a flat. So I need a flat to come over here to finish the envelope. So this is 5x3. And I'm just going to score it at 2.5. You could go 2 3/4. You really only need a 1/4 inch there as like your, I forget the word now. Ugh. This flap that it's going to hold it on. Words. Now I like to trim this just the teeniest little bit inward, just so you don't have any edges hanging over if you don't get it glued exactly straight on. So we're going to fold this, add glue. Be generous with the glue. Now I want this edge against this edge, so I'm going to hold them both up on the table. And then squeeze. So for the flap, we could add like another layer that's embossed. I was just going to add a little bit of this paper. And so I cut this. This is 5 inches by probably 1.5 inches. Almost 1 3/4 inches. Interesting. That's a little bit wider, but I don't care. I'm just going to glue it down. All right, so gluing this. And if you wanted to leave a border, you could have done that. And I feel like I've got to trim. No, it'll be fine. All right, so here's our envelope. Here's our card that is adorable. So this will slide in. There we go. And then I would put sticky strip or tear and tape or glue, put that down. And then I went with ribbon, and this is the sweet sorbet ribbon that I don't know if it ran out or if it's still available. But this was from the mini.
I have a whole thing of it.
Yeah. Gotta use it. So yeah, let's go about there. I'm not measuring. I find that when I have ribbon, like that I have a lot left, I do use it more on like packaging, and then I will use like extra. All right, so I'm just gonna tie this in a knot first, and then I'll do my bow. So just a cute little presentation. Obviously, you're not going to be able to put this in the mail unless you put it in like a bubble mailer, and then they'll get you for package rates. But I love it. Assume that this would be, glued down. So then our finished envelope is 6-ish. Oh, it's 7 by 5. All right, perfect. So without the ribbon, you could just tape this, put an address label on it, and mail it, because a 5 by 7 envelope is perfectly fine. And I don't think it's overweight or under tall. I think it would go through fine. All right, so let's get that glue. So I had 2 other cards that I made because this is not just ladybugs, it is bees. So I took the this paper was from Celebration, that most adored paper that is real red and Fleur de Flamingo on the back. So this gold swirly bit was laying around, and I'm like, I'm going to use it. I made my bees first, where I just punched black out of the body and vellum for the wings, which, by the way, I'm really upset that I missed the vellum running out. I thought I had a bunch of packs. Not true. I have like 2 pieces, so I'm gonna have to find it from somewhere.
We will. I think I already have a place for that and the vanilla.
Yeah. You think we'll get the vellum back?
It isn't Heinrich Himmler, is it?
It's a what? Huh? So what?
Heimlich. Heimlich.
No. No.
So anyway, yeah, I punched the bee body out of black, and then I took my old 2-way glue pen, made my stripes, added my embossing powder, which this is not Stampin' Up! Powder. This is my Brutus Monroe Gilded Sparkle. A, I have more of it. B, I wanted the sparkle. So did that, glued the vellum on. Then I added some sparkle gems over top. So then that covers up the glue line anyway. To get this edge, I had the base black, 5.5 by 8.5, folded it. Then I know I've done this trick before. I took my Versamark and I ran the edge like maybe a 1/4 inch, ran it down this edge, ran it down that edge, added the powder, cooked it, then went back, same thing. This edge, cooked it, and then the designer paper covers up. Because that's really all you need.
Exactly.
It's just around the edges. And I didn't want to like drag out a piece of gold foil, cut the whole thing, cut the inside. And I just like this better because I thought the gold sparkle tied in here and with my bees and then with the greeting. This label is from the Paper Pumpkin This Quarter's Dies, the Thanks and Beyond. So that is very big. So that was my second card. Then, so this is the only thing we had similar. I used the same papers that Sue used, the inked botanicals. So, and this time I put it with the new basic beige, which I know in the camera, it does have a green tint. And Gail stamped something the other night, and we're thinking the ink has it does have a greeny tint.
It does. It's kind of like the old, what was it? Something
Sahara
rock.
sand?
No.
River rock.
River rock.
Yes, you're right now. Now that I think of it, yep. more like River Rock. I'll have to see if I have any of that paper left. But yeah, I just did I punched the wings out of the designer paper, had this layer, and then I didn't layer the greeting,
That's so
but all the
stinking
way over,
cute.
and I put in some iridescent rhinestones.
I have some of that paper. I'm gonna have to make that card.
Yeah, good. So yeah, so there's my 3. But yeah, I will update the blog with the measurements for the stuff that we made. So like this I'll have, and then Gail and Sue's. And actually, let me hold on a minute. Whoopsie. Hold on 1 minute.
Holding.
I am
Holding.
leaving my phone, so now there shouldn't be any echoes. So let's bring us all back. Let's do that.
Oh,
Or this?
I was working on some graduation.
Oh, I caught you. I didn't tell you I was coming back.
Caught me.
So, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed tonight. Because I always do. I always like having like the together stamping. And there's Sue. And I do like to do this. This is the 3rd or 4th time. I can't remember, but definitely the 2nd time that we've all 3 been able to do it together. So I think we will do it again. I don't know when, but I was happy we could bring some more last minute ideas for those retiring things. And yeah, let's remember May 1st, the catalog goes live. And Sue is on every Friday night, generally every Friday night, 8:00 p.m. Sue will be back. Gail will be back on Sunday. There's Gail, mini me. Gail will be back Sunday night with We Never Know. Yeah, Sunday night. It started with an S. I was almost there.
And you know my motto. I don't know what.
It'll be something. So, and I'll be back. So next Thursday is the first Thursday of the month. So I'm doing my monthly workshop, and I'm featuring just all the new ink colors. So we're going to make cards with new ink colors. Probably a lot of black, a lot of white, like neutrals, because I don't think everybody will have the new ink pads by then. But I do like the new colors. How are you guys feeling about them?
Love them.
I like them, yeah.
I'm so glad that Pretty in Pink is back.
I know.
Yeah. And then I have 12 by 12 cardstock left from all those years ago.
I do too.
I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do.
And it's a perfect match for what we have. Like, I know everybody's saying, oh, the die lots aren't the same and we can't guarantee it's the exact match, but I put them next to each other and took a picture and it's exactly the same. So I'm very happy about that. Oh, the cat opened the door. Hey, Cooper, what are you doing? He must be starving. He's usually not a nosy body. He doesn't usually come in here unless he wants something. So it is, well, we're not going to feed him till 10, but still. That jerk. All right, you guys. Thanks again. Thanks, Gail and Sue, for doing this with me. And thanks, everybody, for being here. Love it. The hearts, the likes, the shares, all appreciated. Awesome. And we'll catch you later. All right. Good night,
everybody. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.